Good afternoon, Friday with Fiona. Thank you for joining me if you're watching live, and thank you for watching the replay if you're watching the replay. So as I've mentioned in the description, today I'm working with a brand new bundle, which is going to be in the new annual catalogue, which is due out in a couple of months. So we're getting our retirement list soon, which is always very sad. But this has come out. I just love it. I've already sent a couple of cards to people who are having a hard time using it, and I absolutely love it. So this is the stamp set, Waves of Inspiration. So you have this stunning wave, some gorgeous sentiments, and then the pelican on the I don't know what you call those, wood blocks or whatever. And I saw a great demonstrator do something yesterday where she actually wrapped twine around that. So I'm not going to do that today, but that's something to look for. And it comes with a set of dies. And the dies, it's brilliant. You get 2 of the waves, and you get 2 labels, which I might try and use. And then this is the one that will cut out the pelican. So I haven't actually stamped that. I'm going to show you. I'll do that live. And you've even got some birds there as well, and some storm clouds and things. So it's just an amazing set. So as I said, I've already done a few. So this is the card which we're going to make today. And I'm using the Stamparatus, and I'll stamp in one colour. And then I have got my daubers ready. So I'm going to show you a neat trick, and that's how I've got the 3 different colours. If you can see on there, 3 different colours. And these foils are also, so there's a foil in the dark blue, a Coastal Cabana, and a silver. And I'm going to show you a trick with those. So let me point you down now. I'm going to take my face out of the way off the screen. I hope you can hear me today. So I think I had some technical problems the other day. Just let me check that I've got audio. Hopefully you can hear me through my phone. Just check. Yeah, I'm live there, so that's fine. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just need to bring you in a bit closer, I think. Hope you don't get seasick. Sorry about that. Okay, that's not straight for some reason. There we go, that's better. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to stamp that, cut that out. I've got, I think I've got everything I need today. I'm going to use Coastal Cabana as my main stamp, Pacific Point and Night of Navy. I'm going to use the daubers. So I don't want to lose that. Let's put that there. I'm going to put that back in the case just because I don't want to lose it. But I will be using it later. So the first thing I'm going to do, actually, can you see that set? Right, so that's my bit of card for my pelican. I've already cut my piece of Coastal Cabana and scored it. Just going to use my, that's it. Now with this one, so the one I'm going to do today is a bit of a reverse of this one, because you only get a few sheets of the foils and most of it is hidden underneath, so I didn't want to waste it. So what I did was I die cut a rectangle out, which is underneath there, and that left me with this bit here. So that is going to, I'm reversing the colours. So this time I did a rectangle and cut out the middle with the Pacific Point. So that goes like, now you could do it like a picture frame. I did do one where I did it like a picture frame. I'm not sure. No, I think I'll show you how to do this one, and then maybe I'll show you the picture frame another day. So I'm just going to layer. I don't think I need that extra Pacific Point. That's the bit that's come out the middle. So I will use that on another card. So just a tip to show you, and it also means that your card's not too thick. And then my bit of basic white will go in the middle there, which is what I'm going to stamp on. So I'm just going to glue these down, and then we can get cracking with the stamping and the die cutting. So this is Pacific Point, and I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus because I don't want it to fall off. Whoops. So having felt like it was spring, we've now gone back to winter today. It's absolutely tipping it down and it's really quite dark. I've actually got 3 lights on to give me enough brightness. So yeah, right, let me make sure I've got the right way around. There we go. So I'm just going to line up, try and get it centered. Try and make sure it's straight. Right, I've just laid it very gently down, so hopefully I can now maneuver it. And you know what? I just love this colour combination of Coastal Cabana and Pacific Point. The Pacific Point is particularly timely because that's, I think, the colour of the Ukrainian flag with the terrors that are going on out there at the moment. And then this one is the foil. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus on the back there. And I have also posted, I will post the measurements later, but I have posted the hostess code. And if you spend £35 in my online store, which if you were to get this bundle, you would do, then I will send you everything you need to make 3 of these cards with the die cuts out, but obviously not the stamp set. Okay, there we go. So now my matting and layering is done. Just put that to one side and I just need my 2 bits of basic white card and my stamper wraps. Right, let's get these out of the way. And we'll need that again in a minute. Right, so what I'm going to do, get my card. This is absolutely brilliant. I have rheumatoid arthritis and pushing down heavily on blocks is really, really hard for me. So this is an absolute godsend. Right, get my wave out. My brother likened it to a Japanese painting. And as you can see, it's got an edge. So what I want to do is to make sure that I get the whole of the wave. So I'm going to leave... in fact, I'm going to put it down quite far because I want room to stamp the sentiment just above. So I'm just going to lie that down. There we go. Put that on there. My cardstock is held on with the magnets, as you can see. And I'm going to use the Coastal Cabana on the actual stamp. And then I will use my daubers. So my way of doing it is just take this off. I just find it easier than... And I can see where the ink is going on. It's a bit like a distinctive stamp, actually. Oh, that's beautiful. Right, okay, so the Coastal Cabana bit is done. That is just, I mean, it's just, you can actually see like the spray. It's a stunning bit of artistry. Now I will do the Night of Navy, and I'm going to do that for sort of like what would be the deepest bits, if that makes sense. I love these daubers because you put it actually on your finger, so that's brilliant. Okay, so that I want to be, I think probably this area here. See, it's changed the colour. Okay, let's get the Night of Navy away. And because it's gone onto the top of the Coastal Cabana, it's not as dark as it would be if it was on its own. Can you see there's a lot of glare on there? Is that better? Right, okay. And then this is the Pacific Point. Oh, what I will do this time actually is because the Night of Navy is dark, so I will wipe that clean just so I can get... in fact, if I had done that, it probably would have got more of a dark colour, but I'm actually quite happy with that for the Night of Navy. Trusted chamois. It's brilliant, the chamois, especially for the stamp apparatus. Right, so now Pacific Point, and where I would like that is going to be sort of around here and around here. So let's see if I can do that. Whatever you call that, the crest of the wave. Right, let's see how that looks. Yeah. Now, it's not as dark as I would have liked, and I think that's because of I didn't wipe the Coastal Cabana off, but I'm just going to try a bit more of the Pacific Point because I'd like it to be a little bit brighter. So let's just go over that again in the same areas. Yeah, that's better. So can you see I've now got a real gradient of colours, and I just think that is stunning, absolutely stunning. Whoever has designed that is just a genius. So let's get those and get my inks out of the way so I don't have any nasty accidents with them. Right, so that's the base, and then I want to do my pelican. Did you see that? My rabbit. I'm going to do some Easter cards. Been playing around, so I'll do some Easter cards. Okay, and I think I'm going to do. I think I might want to brighten it up again. Brighten it up. So I'm actually going to do Pacific Point for the pelican. Who might have lost? No, I haven't. There he is. I'm just going to pop him. Might get 2 out of this, so I'm just moving it over, and I need my other plate. Lovely. Now you can see I got some on the edge of the stamp, which has gone onto the cardstock, but I'm going to be die cutting him, so it's not going to matter in the slightest. Now I will clean those later. I'll just move them out of the way for now. Running out of space. So now I would like my pelican. I'm just going to quickly die cut this off camera. So a bit of washi tape to hold him on. See, I've got ink on my fingers already now. How did I do that? I was so careful. Right, let's see if I can get it off with the chamois. Because the last thing I want is that to go on the white card of the main bit. So, right, let's just run that through quickly. If my desk wasn't so messy, I would get my little mini cut and emboss machine out to show you because it's on sale at the moment. But my desk is such a mess, I have literally not got any room to spare. There we go. So let's die cut. That's really cute. Okay, and I think I probably will be able to get another one. Yeah, that's perfect. So I'll keep that for later, get another one out of there. Okay, so now I could raise this up with dimensionals. However, it would just mean it becomes a much thicker card and would add it to the postage. But I am going to layer the pelican. So I'm just going to pop this on with the Stampin' Seal Plus. making sure I haven't got any ink on my card. How beautiful is that? I just think it's so simple and yet so stunning. Now I am going to pop him up with, this is quite a small bit of card. I'm just wondering whether to chop my, yeah, I might do that actually. You can see how that looks. So just straight across. I'll try and do the same as they did on the design. There we go. So it just doesn't take up quite so much of the card. There we go. And then Dimensionals. Gosh, it's really tipping it down outside. Good day to be crafting. And I think I need a mini one just for his head, his neck. There we go. Gosh, the temperature, I've got the window open, the temperature's really dropped as well. It was really warm this morning. But as I said, I think winter's back. So let's just work out where to pop him. I think I'd like some of the foil to show. So just put him right on the edge there. There we go. Now, sentiment, because I've used a small piece of card, there's really not a lot of space. And I really don't want to cover that wave up. So I'm going to just use the happy birthday. It's a really thin one. And it will just, you see, I put it there. Might put it in the middle this time. And what colour do you think we should do that in? I'm not sure if, let me see what it looks like with the Coastal Cabana. I'll just stamp it onto my grid paper. No, you're hardly going to be able to read that. So I think possibly it's either going to be Pacific Point or Night of Navy. The bird is Pacific Point, so let's go with Night of Navy for a little bit of contrast. I showed this to one of my brothers, and he's already put an order in and told my brothers and my dad that they're all going to be getting the same card. So he liked it so much, which is very complimentary. So I'm going to do that in the middle and hope it's straight. Yay! So that was the first one, and that is the second one. And you can see, because I was using the die cut piece of the foil, my white piece has become smaller, but actually the wave then is kind of even more prominent. So I like them both. I hope you like them. I'd love you to give me some hearts and likes, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and most of all to share my videos. If you do share, you will go into a draw for a pack of the brushed brass butterflies. So I will post the measurements, they'll be on here later. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're watching the replay, hello and thank you as well. Okay, I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye for now.